Hello Virgo and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 18th of October 2020. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're all very well. Once again, this is for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Virgo, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and only to take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective Virgo. As you know, this can just take a moment to find the right cards for your weekly reading, so please bear with me. There we are, thank you. The High Priestess is where we start your weekly reading, Virgo. This is the Pisces card, if that resonates with anybody out there. But the High Priestess represents your intuition, your subconscious mind. The moon sits at the High Priestess's feet there. She holds the sacred scrolls of knowledge in her hands. The ancient knowledge, the knowledge that the universe wants you to know. This is the Divine Feminine card as well. Normally when the High Priestess shows up, there's two things I always say. Pay attention to your dreams this week. This is a realm in which the High Priestess works, downloads information to you. So, pay attention to your dreams. If you're into yoga or meditation practices, pay attention to any insights that might come from those sessions to you. The other thing is that the High Priestess is trying to tell you information. It could be secrets. It could be universal information, sacred information, ancient information. There is something that the universe is trying to communicate to you this week through the High Priestess. Very interesting stuff, Virgo. Let us get all the cards on the deck and we'll try to find out a little bit about what this information might be. What these secrets are, perhaps. All right. Card at the bottom of the deck this week, overarching energy for you, is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is a card about planning for your future. You're seeing progress in your life at the moment and you want to plan for more. It's also a card about you making decisions about your future. You hold the globe here, the world in your hands. You've got one arm on this wand, speaking about decisions to make about your future. What do you want your future to look like? Who do you want to be in your future? Where do you want to be in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years? It's this sort of thinking that is with you throughout the week, Virgo. So something that's kind of right up your alley, really, Virgo. All right, let's see what is crossing you this week. Well, the Ace of Wands, the gift from the universe, as all the aces are. Now, whether this has been something you have been co-creating or it's happening in divine timing, it doesn't matter. It is being handed to you. It is a gift to you this week. And the Ace of Wands speaks about inspiration, speaks about new beginnings. It also speaks about the potential in you, the potential in an idea you have, and turning that into something very, very successful. I always see the leaves on the Ace of Wands here as little sparks, little embers of inspiration absolutely floating around you. And with it crossing this High Priestess, it would absolutely be speaking about your inspired by the knowledge that you receive. I really, and I know it's not the Moon card, but I feel there is a secret you're going to be told this week. This is what is going to inspire you. This is what is going to spark this new beginning in you, this creation of this new beginning in you. Yeah, I feel it's a secret. The Nine of Cups is in your past position this week, Virgo. Now, the Nine of Cups is a card about your wish coming true. This is about a dream coming true. But it's also about the feelings you have with this in your life. You're so content. You're so satisfied and absolutely grateful that this wish has come true. Practice that law of abundance, the attitude of gratitude. That's how the law of abundance works. But this dream, this wish has come into your life. You are so grateful that it has. It's bringing you to this energy of the High Priestess. Again, I feel that there's a secret the universe is trying to tell you. I think it's revealing a secret. I don't think it's telling you a secret. I think it's giving you the answer to the secret, is what the high priest is trying to tell you. And in turn, this is going to inspire you to create this new beginning. With your attitude of gratitude here, you're absolutely going to attract more and more abundance, more and more wishes, more and more dreams in your life to take hold. The Knight of Wands is in your grounding position this week. And the Knights bring the offerings from the King and the Queen. And the offering the Knight of Wands brings is one about your enthusiasm returning, your energy returning. You're becoming revitalized. You've got your passion back. You know, you want forward momentum at the moment. You want action at the moment. And this is the offering that the Knight of Wands is bringing into you. It's got to do with this new beginning, this Ace of Wands, this inspiration. You're so inspired. You know, perhaps it's more co-creation, perhaps it's more manifestation, but you're revitalized, you're energized. You've got your passion back to sort of succeed at this. Excuse me. 2 nines on the deck, really interesting. You've got the 9 of Swords in your crowning position, Virgo, and the 9 of Swords is known as the Nightmare card, but this is a card about worries. This is a card about some concerns on your mind. A few sleepless nights ahead this week. Look, this card can absolutely, in some cases, speak of some more acute mental health conditions. And if that is the case for anybody out there, please seek some professional advice. We don't want anyone being in that headspace. I'm not overly picking up on that, but I just like to say that when this card appears. I think these are some worries. And the reason I'm pausing, Virgo, is because worry to you is like a mental exercise. You actually... there's a part, I'm going to sound very Australian here, there's a part of you that kind of gets off on worrying in the best possible way. It's exercise for your mind, and I think this is what this card is representing. I'm not picking up this overly heavy energy that sometimes is associated with the 9 of Swords. You're sort of doing your mental tasks, if that makes sense. And it's to do, I think, with the what ifs of this new idea, this new beginning, this inspiration. I think you're playing, you know, over all the scenarios in your mind. I hope you take that the right way, Virgo. I have a lot of Virgos in my life, and, you know, I'm saying that with the most sincere sincerity in my heart. You know, it's like a mental exercise to you to worry. You feel good about worrying. I hope you take that the right way, but that's the way I'm picking up that 9 of Swords energy. And bang, a 2 ace week for you. The Ace of Swords is the outcome of this week, another gift from the universe. And the Ace of Swords is about breakthroughs, great mental clarity, new ideas. And what I was literally about to say, this worrying, these mental exercises that you're doing, you've played out every scenario in your mind. You've got the breakthrough. It's time to move forward with whatever this new beginning, this new idea is. This new idea is absolutely going to be sent to you from the universe via this High Priestess, without a doubt in my mind. So again, as I said, pay attention to your dreams. It is a realm in which the High Priestess works in. Also pay attention to nature, and I mean that in a very general sense. You know, if you come across a weird, you know, pay attention to the animals you come across. Pay attention to the symbolism in nature. They are other realms in which the High Priestess works. The breakthrough. I told you were just exercising your mind here. So, new beginnings. This new idea is going to be a great new start for you, and it's going to bring more abundance into your life. As always, I like to take one final message just to summarize the weekly reading for you, Virgo. But if you are resonating with this reading, by all means, please give the video a like. Please feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everybody. Let us see. It is Koi Fish Spirit. It is the number 36. And the message Koi Fish Spirit brings is there is always enough. There is always enough. And perhaps this is in relation to this inspiration that you are receiving this week, this new beginning, the power of creation that the Ace of Wands is bringing you. There is always enough. Perhaps that's what you are mulling over in your mental exercises, Virgo. Let us see what other messages Koi Fish Spirit brings this week. The message of Koi Fish Spirit is to begin to generate wealth within with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. Outer conditions will come to reflect your inner prosperity, so begin to become the self who is comfortable with wealth in all forms. Even if at the moment it feels as if riches are not yours, they soon will be. Start to envisage the plenty that the universe wants you to experience, knowing that the moment you begin to commit to conscious and deliberate co-creating, the universe will joyfully start bringing you what you need. You have so much to offer and so much value to express to the world. In your little pond, there is much you can create and much you can attract. Do not underestimate what you have or who you are, for Koi Fish Spirit wants you to know that you are exquisite, loved, and deeply cherished. Trust that the outer conditions are changing to reflect that truth. I will leave you with that as the final message of the week, Virgo. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.